Hello, I'm Raquel, Newdayze, where every day is new, down to every hour, every minute, and every second. New things are always coming out for you because the universe is always working out for you and never against you. And I have to remind myself, I have to say that thing over and over again. The universe is working out for me and never against me. That is something to remember. That is something to remember because oftentimes when things happen to us or happen for us, we feel like it's an attack, like it's not working out for us and things are not going our way, but everything is designed to protect us. Is designed to protect and to preserve us. Those good instincts are to protect us and to preserve our lives. So once again, thank you for joining me on my channel today. I'm going to jump right into what I'm talking about. I'm talking about forgiveness. Forgiveness of yourself, acceptance of yourself, and forgiving others. Have you ever had to forgive someone who's not sorry, who's not apologetic, who's not remorseful? That's the kind of forgiveness I'm talking about today. Forgiving people who have done something wrong to you, who did you dirty, but they act like they didn't do anything at all because they have no remorse. They have no care, no feeling. They don't care about how you feel or felt about the situation. They don't care what they did to you. That's got to be a challenge to put yourself in a position to forgive someone who's not even sorry. Someone who doesn't know that you know what they've done to you and you're angry, but they don't care. They don't even know that they did you dirty. They did you under, and forgiving them, and they're not sorry. They're in denial. They see themselves as not doing anything wrong. Why should they have to apologize when they didn't do anything wrong? Forgiving those people, that's the challenge. It's easier to forgive someone who says, you know what, I'm sorry, I apologize, my bad. I did this, I did that, or whatever. I didn't mean to hurt you. That was not in my intention. Even though it happened, I apologize. It is so much easier to forgive someone who shows true remorse and then they change their behavior and they never do it to you again. But that person or those people who did you wrong, did something wrong to you, deceitful, and they don't care. They have no intentions on apologizing because they don't even think you know, or they know you know and they don't care. Like, you have to put yourself in the mindset of a person that's done something like that. You have to put yourself in that mindset and think they have to be in a pretty low, worthless place within themselves to feel like hurting someone is okay and they're not apologetic for it. Now, the outer appearance may be one of perceived illusion of highness and a big ego, like, I don't care, that kind of thing. They'll get over it. But inside, they are cut off and they're blocked off from their true nature and their true spirit, which is that of love. Love is the highest vibrational frequency that is here for us. Once you start vibrating on pure love, it's easy to forgive someone who's not sorry. If you have to distract yourself to forgive this person, then that's what you would have to do. Because it's all to protect you. Because once you start holding on to something that someone did to you and you can't let it go, you can't find it within you to let it go, you're fighting and struggling to let it go, you're causing stress on your body, you're causing stress on your mind, you're interrupting your flow of abundance that's here for you. For everything that's coming to your life, you're blocking it off by being occupied with this thing that you cannot control that they did. You're blocking yourself off from all of the blessings and all of the wonderful thing that this universe has to offer you. That's what we do. Quick story on this. Has just been in my mind since this morning, and I was like, I'm going to talk about this. But a quick story I just want to say before I get out of here. Someone did something to me. They don't know that I know that they did something to me. But everyone that saw them do it came back to return the message. So the message got to me. I didn't have to search for it. I didn't have to look for it. I didn't have to be on guard for it. They did it. At the time, I didn't need to know. I was upset. I was like, why didn't I know this at the time? Why didn't I see it? Because it was something that I needed to see. That's not something that God wanted me to see. God wanted me to remain inside of my peace. God knew, like, you're not there yet. You're not strong enough to have saw what this person done and then be cool, like, I'm okay with that, and not react in a reptilian way, not react in, just, ready to attack or, get into this confrontation or something. You're not there. Not with this. Not with this. Soon as we feel triggered or threatened, our ego comes out and we think of ways. Yeah, I could have did this. I could have did that. You be thinking of, I should have said this or I should have said that. And it's all from the ego, like, to protect ourselves. So people won't think that we're weak or we some type of person that you could take advantage of, or you think you're going to knew me like that and I'm not going to say nothing. And that was the reason why I didn't see it at the time. But later on, it was brought to me. And then I worked my way. I had to work my way through it to move past it and get it out of my mind, because I was thinking of all kinds of creative scenarios and ways to set up so that I could address this, so that I could have my say. But I don't need my say. This battle is not mine, it's God's. God will fight my battles for me. I don't have to do anything at all. I could just move on. So you know what? While I was in that mental state earlier that day about, I'm going to get that person, and I wasn't saying it like I'm going to attack them. I'm just like, I'm going to pull them to the side and I'm going to talk to them. I'm going to converse. I'm going to address it. That's not even in my personality. Once again, I usually just say, you know what, just go on. Because if I did need to know at the time, I would have known. But I'm not going to go back in the past and grab you and say, let me talk. I have been that person. I'm recovering. So with you being in recovery, it's so easy to slip back into those ways. And those ways bring nothing but disease, aggravation, anger, and pretty much health issues. And I want to be healthy and happy. Like, that is a goal of mine. So I need to stay away from things that are not love if I want to be loved and to be loved. So back to the story, I know I'm getting off track. Something wonderful happened to me the same day. Earlier that morning, I had that on my mind, what someone did to me. And later on that afternoon, something wonderful and amazing happened to me. And I was like, it just disappeared. It just overshadowed it. Like, it tried to pinch in. I'm like, bye, you're not getting in here. What God has for you is for you. I had a friend of mine remind me of that. Miss Cheryl, she said, what God has for you is for you. It's not like I didn't know that, but we have to be reminded sometime. Remind. And once she said that to me, it's like when somebody else says something to you, it seems to stick more. You hear their voice. That's why if it's not a good, pleasant message, we remember it. It just speaks out inside of us. And the same thing when it is a good message or, a pleasant message that feels good to us. But I know that it got overshadowed and it was removed, and all of the anger came out in that moment. And then I haven't thought about it since, like, to be occupied with it. I let it go, and every day it's less and less and less and less. It has no power over me. And that was something that I saw firsthand. I forgive her. I forgive her. I forgive her, and I forgive myself for being so occupied with it, so angry about it. I forgive myself. I had a natural response, but I forgive myself. And that's something that you can do. You can distract yourself in many different ways. I meditated, and when I meditated, I was like, I still feel it. And it was like less, but I still feel it. And I knew that I needed to meditate just a few more times, and I wouldn't feel it as strongly. But I didn't even get to that point. Something happened, and just God was like, I'm here for you. You don't have to worry about that petty stuff. Okay. Well, anyway, that's what I wanted to share with you. Thank you for joining me on my channel. Thank you for joining me for this video. If you like the video, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. I'm here, y'all. I'm here. Newdayze, where every day is new, down to every hour, every minute, and every second. New things are always coming out for you because the universe is always working out for you and never against you. Peace.